MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ulysses Chacin gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Ulysses Chacin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Ulysses Chacin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Drilled down the line. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Corey Seager. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 1 out, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Chacin looks in. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Unable to find the zone with the slider. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, he's 0 for 9. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So striding in, Justin Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 1-0 LA. Yonny Chirinos will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi.
He'll
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
3-0 now. Rafael Devers waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Peterson on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Chirinos has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Benintendi stands at second with no outs. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's 1-0. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Runner at second here with one man out. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jock Peterson now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 3 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next up for Los Angeles, number 45. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back toward the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, number 23. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Chacin gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Digging in now, number 23. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business. No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Russell Martin now. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's gone 2 for 8.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Striding in once again, Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chacin gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bellinger is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Devers will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Here's Jackie Bradley now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 sent on the ground out to second, scooped up, and that's out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Leon.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Lays off 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
(2-0). Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Set. Here's the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. Focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 0-2 home. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a
high and deep to left center field. Benintendi going back on it at the track, the wall, and it's gone into the monster seats. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
Into the box, 45. Number 45. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 4 runs, only 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2. Number 23 waits on deck. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next for the Dodgers, number 23, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball well outside. Still only one out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Full count still. Fly ball right down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Chacin comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Outside. 3-0 now. A.J. Pollock would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the 2-1. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Pollock on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
This is their been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Standing in now, number 23, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pause, and the 0-2, and he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Junior.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Sandy Leon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Full count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Here he comes on 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Seager at third with 2 away. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Red Sox 2. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's set. Here it comes. Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They trail 5-2. Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. 45. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, number 45. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Peterson on at first, nobody out. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, number 23.
Now at the plate, number 23. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Red Sox 2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 23.
In now, number 23. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. And the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Dominic Leone.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Leone, a right-hander, standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. So a full count now. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Corey Seager will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Cody Bellinger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he takes ball 1. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher,
Now
because you
batting,
have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Ryan Brazier takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Red Sox 2. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0-1 the count. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
No outs, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Kenta Maeda comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Ball two.
2-2.
Grounded to first. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Kenley Jansen takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Red Sox 3. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Settling in now, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-2 delivery. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, number 45. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
23.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, number 23. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Giles is ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Stepping in, Russell Martin. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a line drive. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They still lead it 6-3. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Martin has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The 1-0 delivery. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Two and 1 now to Mookie. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. J.D. Martinez will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Muncy gloves it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 3 for 9. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. The 2-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
This is foul right side. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Corey Seager waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
At the plate, Corey Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here it comes on 0-2. Hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Fenway after this. Scott Alexander comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Popped him up. Seager has a play. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready now, number 23. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Alexander, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger looking up. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Los Angeles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Yanni Chirinos gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ulysses Chassin was only able to work 4 innings. Save his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.